All right, everybody. So you wanted to see Nick Ponzio's big throw, 21.72. We had a lot of people ask us about doing a technical analysis. So he trains with Ryan Whiting at Desert High Performance. He is not a throws you or garage strength thrower, but he did do this at garage strength. So I feel like we got a lot of questions about it, but I want to clarify. I am not his coach, but I did mention to Nick I was going to do this for fun. It was a great comp, good movement. He's improved dramatically, and I think one of the biggest takeaways from just watching him compete and train for the day is he's motivated. All right, so what would I change? Out of the back, I wouldn't mind if he got a little more weight over that left. I think he over-rotates just a hair here with his right. I would prefer if he got over a little more and then his right grounded a little bit sooner. So if we put him down like right about here, I'd prefer that. I think that would actually prevent his left leg from getting high. I don't like a super high left there. I'd rather it be about in line with his knee joint, so the knee flexion would be a little bit less steep. I like his left arm here across. His left leg grounds, and even here I would say, when that left leg grounds, I'd prefer here, especially if his right was in the center of the circle a little bit more, just because then you could get a little bit more rotation around on that finish. I really like that he gets to this left. It's almost, it's pretty much flat right here, and he holds it flat for probably about 5 frames. I believe he's up early off of that right solely because he's over-rotated. Left arm opens. He keeps that knee bent. Keeps that knee bent the whole way through. And if we go forward to this side angle, we should be able to see that even better where that comes down. Left leg grounds, and he keeps that right bent all the way through. That's a bent right. He's not extending that right. He's bending it, and he's still in a pretty good position here. I really, really like that right side, right shoulder. His right's up a little early, and I think that sort of makes him have that little glide reverse. And this was his best throw for the day, and this is the only throw he hit that glide reverse on. I'm not, a huge fan on it, but at the end of the day, he threw 21.72, so I don't care. Good. I like that right leg, but again, I think if his right hip was over a little bit more and that came down a little bit sooner, that'd be ideal. And I think if his right leg was down sooner, he'd stay here and he'd be able to work a little bit longer of a rotational finish from that right shoulder, and he'd be able to sort of sit through a little more with that hip and knee. But he gets out, holds that finish. He's a good athlete, comes back very strong and smashes that. So my biggest thing would just be trying to get him to shift over with that left knee over the left toe, come out here and then around and forward so his right grounds earlier. His left could remain where it's at. His right would rotate a little bit more effectively here. It sort of stops there for a little bit where his heel sort of stops. He does a good job with that bent right, and he smashes that finish there. So great throw. I think it's number 2 in the world right now, done here at Throws University, Garage Strength. If you want any technical analysis, head over to throwsuniversity.com. Shout out to Nick Ponzio for this monster throw, and shout out to his coach, Ryan Whiting. Peace.